Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I picked up my camera to vlog, which usually means one thing, and it does today, that we are going to Disney. We're actually going to a new Disney park for me and for my boyfriend, and we're going to California today. We are currently just getting off the Elizabeth line at Heathrow. I had a little bit of a dodgy start to the morning because I left my bag at home while we were on our way to the station, so we had to go back, and then ended up getting a later train than we wanted, and that train got delayed by 20 minutes. So we're at the airport sort of like 35-40 minutes later than we wanted to be. Anyway, now outside, we're just going into the lift. Don't think it should matter. We still have like 2 hours and 40 minutes till our flight, and we are at the iconic Virgin Atlantic terminal. I have not flown with Virgin in 8 years, I want to say, so yeah, very excited for this. Bags have been dropped off and we are through security. My bag did get pulled at security because I have all my Disney pins in there, but it was absolutely fine. They just like swapped it, and we're now in duty free, so might have a little look at some bits in here maybe. We have selected our breakfast spot. Here is the menu. I will admit I did study this before coming because that's just what I tend to do, but I don't really like eggs, so breakfast places are difficult for me to find something that I like, but they've got some really good options here. Maybe the French toast or the pancakes, the healthy morning stuff all sounds really nice. I love getting porridge, but then I just feel like I want something a little bit more filling, although we do obviously have food on the plane. Or I could just go for a classic breakfast without the eggs. Of course, I could ask them to take them off, but I will let you know once our food has arrived what we went with. I did go for the French toast in the end. It's got apricot compote there and some raspberries, and Michael's gone for a classic full English, which actually looks really good. We have eaten, and now I'm just taking the chance to actually walk around before I have to sit down for 11.5 hours, so heading into the bookshop. I don't think I've been to this terminal at Heathrow before, because it's very small and we've just done a little lap of it and there's not much else to see, so we're now just sitting down. I think our gate is going to get called in the next sort of like 10-15 minutes hopefully, so we'll just head over there after that. I know we're probably going to end up waiting there as well, but at least gives us somewhere to walk to, and no point in sitting here and potentially being late for the flight. But yeah, just settled here. We had plenty of time even with the delays to our trains this morning. Like food took no time at all, like the restaurant we walked straight in. Security was so fast. We also walked straight into security, so yeah, really good morning. It is 10:20, a full hour before our flight, and our gate has been called. It wasn't on the app, it was just, we just looked at the screen and was like, oh, we're going to gate number 1. So yeah, just following through the airport to the very first gate. The plane is in sight. I'm so excited. So I have favorited some movies for the plane. A pretty good selection, I think. And we are just moving slowly down the runway. So the cabin crew have just come around for the first time. It's about half an hour into the flight. We've got sour cream, crunchy corn nibbles, and I've heard so much about how different tomato juice tastes when you're on a plane, and I don't think I like tomato juice normally, but I thought, you know what, I've got to put it to the test, so I'm going to do a taste test of my tomato juice. I didn't actually get another option of drink, so if I don't like this, then I'm not sure what I'm going to do. It's quite a big cup of it. Just tastes like soup, which I like tomato soup, but not just as a drink. I'll finish it. Worth a try. I don't think I'm going to be repeat ordering that during the 11 hours. It is about an hour and 20 minutes into the flight, I would say, and food has arrived. I pre-ordered the chicken tikka masala, but I could have changed to tomato instead of pasta. I just think I'm probably going to end up eating more pasta in the holiday than I would eat curry, so I just kind of went with that. We have a lovely looking salad, actually, a real good mix of peppers person here has reclined really far, so he's actually just across the aisle now. I've got cranberry juice, and then I've also got a little can of Sauvignon Blanc as well. So I'm going to tuck into this. I am watching A Big Bold Beautiful Journey. I was watching La La Land, but I got a little bit bored halfway through, and then I went to put on Elio, and I was sort of like, I could watch that at home. I've got Disney Plus, and I'm not sure what platforms A Great Big is it called Big Bold Beautiful Journey? Yeah. I'm not sure what platforms that's on, and I'm enjoying it so far. I'm only like 15 minutes into it, but yeah, it's really good. I just ended up having a little nap, and I missed ice creams, so just gone to go and get one. I have just come to the bathroom to obviously take this off. I've just watched the Disneyland Handcrafted documentary on Disney Plus, which I really liked. I thought I would watch it before heading to Disneyland and kind of understanding all of the work, and then I need to take this off first before I carry on with this clip. Give me 1 second. That's better. I look a little bit less crazy now. The lighting is going really strange in here. Not sure we're going to fix that, so before this gets too crazy, I am going to go to the loo, and then I think they're handing out pizzas now. I can smell. I think they're doing the allergy ones first. So I want to try and make it back to my seat in time to get that, because obviously earlier I was asleep when the ice cream came round and I went and asked for one. But it would be nice to have the pizza, just give it to me at my seat. They have come round with another drink service as well. I've been getting a couple of drinks each time. I had some ginger ale, and the cranberry juice is really good. I need to find out what brand it is, because yeah, it's really, really nice. But yeah, I am going to get out of this bathroom. Just turned the reading light on so you can see better, but I was right, the pizza has arrived. It looks a little bit, what was the word, unbalanced of where the topping is, but it looks very nice nonetheless. Giving La La Land another go, just because I don't really know what I fancy doing right now. I've written my journal, and yeah, I'm just going to enjoy this pizza. And now the famous Mile High Tea, the afternoon tea, has arrived. I am so excited for this. I love a scone with hot cream and jam, so I am very much looking forward to putting this all together. Here is my afternoon tea creation, well, one half of it. The other bits that come in the box are the cheese and onion sandwich and a little Monty Bojangles truffle in there, which I'm very excited to try, but I just had to start with the scone. Final little offering from them, or potentially final, I don't know, but I'm assuming it is because they have announced that we're going to be descending soon. We've got about 40 minutes, oh no, I've just seen the screen, 27 minutes left of the flight, so this is what they've given us. So it is quite a bit later than when I last filmed anything. Immigration took a really, really long time at LAX. There were just not very many officers there. Like there were maybe 2 or 3 at one point, and I would estimate easily over like 500 people. So the queue took a very long time. It is now 5:30 and our flight landed at 2:30. But we are in our hotel near Disneyland, got an Uber from the airport, which is really simple. There's a free shuttle from the terminal. We got off at Terminal B, we landed at Terminal B, and then there's a shuttle that takes you to the area for like taxi pickups, Lyft, Uber. We ended up getting Lyft because it was cheaper than Uber. And then, yeah, did the drive over here, just checked in to our hotel. We are staying at America's Best Value Inn and Suites, Anaheim, which is just a short walk to the parks. I'll show you the room. So already got our stuff on the bed, but there's a bed here in case it's already out as well. TV, mirror, and then just through there is the bathroom, which is actually really nice. I'll show you it in a minute because Michael's just in there. And then for this evening, God, I look a mess. The plan is to probably go to Company D and Walmart and probably McDonald's or some kind of like fast food place that's just nice and easy, and then definitely get an early night. We are both so tired, but trying to use that to our advantage with the jet lag tomorrow to have a really good early start for rope drop at Disneyland. So fingers crossed that all goes to plan. But we're just trying not to crash just yet, because obviously got to still go to bed at a reasonable time for us to like make the most of it tomorrow. So yeah, I will take you along with what we're doing, but I probably won't be able to film too much if we are going to Company D, and then yeah, it might just be some short little clips, but yeah, we are here safe and sound. The guy at immigration was actually really nice. When we eventually got to someone, he gave us loads of like food recommendations and stuff, so yeah, he was very nice. And then our bags were ready straight away when we got out of there because we'd been there so long. So just yeah, they were all lined up next to the conveyor belt. We just picked it up, went straight off, and yeah, had a nice little taxi ride. We are absolutely shattered, but I thought I would update you from McDonald's, which is being eaten currently. But very satisfying food. As you can probably tell, I am no longer in California, sadly. I'm just editing this video and realised I was clearly too tired to outro it at all. That is literally the last clip I filmed. We did go to Walmart, grabbed some snacks, grabbed a kilo bag of peanut butter M&Ms. I was reunited with my favourites. And yeah, had that McDonald's. It was really cheap, I remember, as well, and there was no additional cost to add that blue raspberry Fanta slushy thing to my meal, which was pretty good considering the like uplift that you have to pay in the UK. But yeah, we literally went back and crashed after that. But there are 3 Disneyland vlogs coming up for the 3 days that we were there, and they are a lot of fun. We had an amazing time, and I really can't wait to put them all together and show you guys. So thank you if you've watched along this video. It was basically a food guide to Virgin Atlantic because I didn't really film any other clips, did I? So thank you for putting up with this video. I promise there are better ones to come, but I thought I filmed all this content, I might as well put it together, put it out. And there are actually some more vlogs that I filmed over the last year or so that have never seen the light of day, so if you would like to see some of those, then let me know, because they're just sitting in my files. Don't know why I didn't upload them, but I'm very excited to get these uploads out there and just to have these nice little memories of our time in Disneyland and in California. So yeah, follow along if you want to see the actual park days, which should be coming soon. And thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next one.